And it looks like we're coming back to you live here at the Dart Zone Pro Tour. We have worked our teams of 8 down to 4 teams playing for 3 slots, and in order to get that definitive third place, we're going to put our winner's circle on pause. We don't know who's first or second yet. We do know, coincidentally, that they're from Rochester. However, what we're here to determine right now is who's taking home that third place prize of almost $1,300. Something very difficult about saying $1,250 that I seem to struggle with. But let's revisit the bracket. Let's talk about the teams. We've got Frumble and Nebula. That's a Singapore-California coalition versus Ohio. And they're both amazing teams. They both had to completely change their mindset from a single elimination tournament where you go from no longer being eligible for that grand prize to how do you recover? How do you push that tilt away? How do you get back into your game mindset? And I think that that's the team that wins will be the team that retools and competes the best.
Yeah, so we're getting ready here. We got thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready.
I think we're ready to go to this match.
Let's go. So we're good now?
I think that we're good.
Yeah.
Excellent. So we're looking at Nebula again, making great use. RJ on that strong cover. Floater behind him. The floater's been eliminated, but RJ is still up, pushing forward into the cover, taking one out over here from Frumble. Everybody's fighting for the center pylon. The center pylon is really strong if you can get into it. Now,
it's been very difficult to get into.
Yeah, the journey into it is intentionally, supposed to be difficult because it is so rewarding to be there.
Oh, some sniper moves. And we got
and that's a gate capture.
So
fantastic.
I love the energy, love the celebrations. But you got to do it one more time, ladies and gentlemen, to be third place team. So.
Oh, absolutely. Looked like both teams expended similar amounts of ammo, which means that we're in a situation where, you do expect Frumble to do the same thing that they would need to have done last time, and that they need to recalibrate for a more aggressive push in to try and even that score up here. And with similar amounts of ammo, I think that we will see some Mark III firing off of the break. I think that we'll try and pick RJ off of that strong color in the back, just because he is a real power player in the backfield there, locking down, protecting the gate. It's just as important to play defense as offense. And when we were talking earlier about how I use cover, I think that RJ's play is a perfect example of that. He's not hiding behind it. He's standing up. He's got his head on a swivel. He's using it as a shield, but not necessarily concealment. It's more of a vantage point by which he doesn't have to worry about moving his legs as much.
So, RJ, you've talked a little bit about his play before. So have you played with him before?
I have played against him before, and he is a very strong competitor. In particular, he's, just a fantastic marksman. He's quick at reloads, and he's just got a really small hitbox, which is a huge advantage.
Definitely an advantage to be a small target.
Blaster tag. Yeah, so whereas a little bit of extra length might give you some speed, being a smaller target is definitely a massive advantage in this emerging sport.
I think we have do we have a dispute in the coming? I think we do. We'll hang tight here. I'll see how fast this one goes.
Team Frumble used their last dispute. They are out of disputes, and based on all evidence and possible impact on the match, the call on the field holds. This is Team Nebula is up by 1.
So.
All right, fantastic. Let's go to game 2, guys.
Let's get it going.
Nebula floating again with everybody making their way into cover off of the break.
We haven't talked much about the cover today. We've got a little bit of combination of straight cover and right angles.
No, it's it's varied cover. The standard in our hobby would be these flats made of PVC and tarping material. They present something that can cover the body completely while also being easy to shoot over. We've also got some inflatables, which is a first for competitive foam flinging. Really excited to see how players use cover from other kind of sporting categories and what have you, these being really popular in paintball. We've seen a lot of utilization of the snake, but players just aren't as familiar with how to move through that cover. It was kind of an early on sort of thing.
Oh, we got a reload, and is that a gate capture? That is a gate capture.
I don't know. It's
We'll see.
we'll see.
Oh, that's not. He was out there. Sorry. It continues.
So it looks like we got a dispute on that gate run, and we're gonna play it out.
Well,
So Ray's gonna confer with the other referees and see how that gate capture looks. Looks like we stopped play halfway in. And an interesting instance, of course, where the dispute in this case comes from the reload, the reload from the defending player trying to make sure that he could reload in time to get
Yes,
that dart off
exactly.
on the way to the gate. It's obviously, you see your opponent making a maneuver like that. That is your opportunity to make that sprint as they're unable to tag you on the way in.
it's a lot of action there. You've seen a lot of different styles today, so I haven't seen two players get that close together yet. So that was kind of interesting to see how you got to be. You got to have your ears and your eyes open for what's coming at you. So we got Ray coming here with Piggy from Singapore, one of our international participants. Going to talk to the other team's captain here. But I think so we're moving up. We're going to move out into the field here and see how this plays out here.
All right, so coming down to an exciting finish here, we are going to a game 3. The call on the field stands. Both teams have used up all of their disputes for this tournament, which means that anything that comes up in this match is going to be down to our refs' discretion. I do just want to, again, I thanked the refs earlier. I want to point out they've done an amazing job. Every time we've gone to a review, the refs' calls have been very strong throughout the day. I'm very proud of this team. I'm very proud of these players. So with that said, both teams look exceptionally ready to determine the third place finish in this Dart Zone Pro tournament. Let's go.
Let's go. And we're off. Got to cover. Everybody got to cover. So we are down. So Frumble's down 2 players. So it looks like Nebula won there. And there's not a dispute to be had. So we're going to come to...
All right, so we're going to go to the refs, and then we're going to determine if that was a clean gate push. All right, so the refs have conferred, and that is a clean run from Team Nebula. Team Nebula is your third place team in this Dart
Team
Zone
Nebula.
Pro
You're the third
tournament.
place team. You're the Dart
So we're going to follow over here. We're going to grab them at their gate. Celebrating a little too hard. Bring all of Team Nebula out. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, boy.
Energy,
Oh,
energy,
no.
energy of all sides. Congratulations, congratulations, everyone.
Well done, gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right, how does it feel?
It feels really good. I respect the hell out of Frumble and all the other players that have played with us. A lot of them have been very welcoming to us, and if I was going to lose a match to anyone, I would have liked it to be Frumble. But I'm glad that we could do that.
Wonderful
with
signs
them.
of sportsmanship. Any other comments you want to say?
Like you said, it's been a great time seeing friends and being able to play against a lot of great athletes. We're excited and happy, and it was just great, and we just know how to team up and go after that. Glad we clinched it.
All right, so the big question for me is this team going to be back next year? Are we going to put together another California-Singapore coalition? How well did we jive? How much did we get along? Is it worth the plane tickets to do it again?
I'll pay for their tickets.
Absolutely. To grow the hobby, anything's worth it.
I want to hear from the Singaporeans. What did you guys think of the tournament?
This was the most tiring vacation we had so far.
Me too.
Well said.
All right, thanks so much, guys. We're
Thank
going
you.
to clear the
Congrat-
field for our finals here,
And
determining a first and second place team. But again, huge congratulations to Team Nebula. Well done, guys.
Very well done.